Tiffany here from Tiffany Cosplay with a little bit of a late start. Sorry, especially to you, Caspian. But yeah, I hope everybody has been doing well, and welcome to everybody that is watching, lurking, or watching later on the Cosplay YouTube. Hello. And big thank you to Daniel for the resub of 15 months. Much love as always, and welcome on to Daniel, Foot, Caspian, Wizard, Mr. Dingle, DM, and anybody else that is watching, lurking, or watching on YouTube. I already said that. Whatever. I'm really tired. I've actually been airbrush painting since like 8:40 this morning, so we can kind of work on something today. It's a little shiny, a little bit. We got the blue coat down, and basically the plan is to mask all the blue section off, so that way I can go and paint the next section tonight. Also, the tutorial for making this, not painting, but making it, will go on YouTube tomorrow. So if you did not catch the live stream of 8 hours of us making this, you can watch the much shorter version. I think it's like 8 minutes versus 8 hours, so a little shorter, just a wee bit. But yeah, some things I did add though since the live stream of making this. I did put a handle on the back, so I can hold it, and I also have a tutorial for making coming soon, just specifically handles for shields, so people that want that can get it. But yes, for sure. And then I also painted Klee's backpack, kinda. I started painting it. So yeah, I've been busy this morning, and while painting I was also doing a business call. So I've been on the phone for 2 hours, a wee bit late. But yes, that's the base so far of Klee's little backpack. I'm not too happy with the color. It's a little darker, but a little lighter in sections, but I do want to add some shadowing, and then of course the rest of it has to be painted. But it's cool. And I added a little magnet, boop, 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 but it probably won't attach very well right now just because, yeah. The EVA foam has been too stiff, and I need to heat it up to bend it again. So yeah. There we go. Good job. Okay, I need to write down Daniel's something real quick. The shirt or the shield? Aw, thanks. The shield is definitely pretty. Except, it's got a nasty seam in the center. When I use the Plasti Dip, it's separated a little bit more. And I'm trying to keep it, like, not adding too much stuff to, like, changing the shield since sub day. Because it's a very quick build, and I didn't want it to be perfect, but there's some flaws in it that I'm just like, I want to fix, but I'm not. So, yeah. But you'll see it once we do the other thing, so. Business calls with Tip. Do we need more paint? Yee! Actually, it was, I was talking to Talk all morning. We typically try to do, he's another cosplayer, and he's, the owner and founder of the UOCC Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship. Hi, Fluffles. Yeah. She just popped in. But yeah, we typically try to do a meeting every Monday or every other Monday. So that was our meeting. And he is actually going to be a part of my TGC cosplay critiques. And he's going to be coming over next month, and we're going to shoot the first, like, the pilot episode, episode 0. And I've got the rules started already for people in the forum, or the forum for people to sign up if they would like their cosplay critique. But I've got that started, kind of going. So we were talking about that a lot, and just some future stuff with other cons and workshops and things. So, yes. Very busy. I'm very tired too. I didn't get much sleep, so. Cheers to everybody. Yeah. Yes, it's Monday. I think it's Monday. Yeah, well, it's not going to be called No Mercy, though. It's just going to be TGC Cosplay Critiques. So, yeah. But I still love all the ideas we got from that. Okay. Buffalies, everybody has been lacking getting a little video of you, so you must come say hi. She got a bath over the weekend too. Yeah. Sounds like too much work. Are you new here? Do you not understand how much work I do? No, yeah, it's a lot of work, it really is. But good things coming soon. Yeah. The unofficial name on, yes. Okay, that should be good. Don't knock that over, please, Buffalies. Yeah, she went to the vet last week, and she got her ears cleaned. She can actually hear now. She got worm medicine, and she seems to be so perky now. Feeling a lot better. And then they did something else, but I don't remember. But yeah, now she's like super, super attentive and meowy all the time. All the time. And her ear medicine they put in her, it was really smelly. Like it had dripped on her, so I just gave her a full bath. And she was so good. Hi, just great. Oh, come on. You love how chatty she's been since I know. She's... If you're on Patreon, the Alice sheath tutorial is already on there. And... sheath tutorial. For how I made this. But, I normally lock her out of my studio while I record, and I didn't this time. And in total, she meowed like at least 30 times while I was filming, but only 12 of them, I said 11, but there's actually 12, I found another one, were actually made it into the video. And in the bottom left corner of the video, every time she meows, I have the counter go. So y'all can see if you can pinpoint it, but it's only for like a few seconds. And there's one point in the video where she was like literally on the table laying on my keyboard and she just jumped up and knocked everything over. And I'm like, the cat falling off, doing something. Yeah, so. Ah. But yeah, so that's the updates. Sorry, long updates. Announcements! But yeah, that's my little late today too, of just airbrush painting and doing stuff in general. Yeah, no, my little kitty. You're so good, Buffalies. You're so good. Yeah, you're gonna get hair over everything. Okay. Sorry, that was probably loud. That, and I need my other tape. I know. I don't know where my other one went. Yeah. But I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I worked on lots and lots of tutorials. I got 3 done, I think. And then a few other side ones. Updated my YouTube. What's the other thing? Oh, and then I did the form for the cosplay critiques. It was a lot of work. And I went to the river twice this weekend and found a new tubing spot, which I'm really happy. It's so, so pretty. I wish I had my phone with me. I've been not taking my phone with me to the river just so I can get in and kind of float down. But yeah, it's gonna be like an hour or 2 tube ride. And I'm having fun. Little critters are essential in cosplay videos. I know. Taking Tim to the vet tomorrow for his wellness check. Oh, well, hopefully your little kitty does okay going to the vet. Fluff did not like going in her carrier. She would not go into it. It was the first time I've put her in one, just since I got her. She was not happy whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, so for the shield, you can see there's a little mess up here. That was with the plastic dip and the heat. So typically when it gets really hot, I try not to do too many layers at once, but I kind of overdid some of the layers and it did start to separate on me here and obviously up here, and I had a little bit of explosion with the plastic dip because in Texas, half the cans that I get of plastic dip sometimes explode, and the cap, it just spews out paint everywhere. So that kind of happened there. We're just pretending it's not there. But it has been painted. The blue part had a base coat of white, and then I used the pearlescent Cratex Colors blue, went in with some shadowing, and then again with the blue. So yeah, and then I want to trim, it's a couple of little extra pieces I just want to trim off the top. But plan today is to tape off all of the blue sections so I can go into painting the next one, which I'm thinking I might do the silver next because you have all the trim is silver, and then actually, what will be easier? The bird will be easier to cover, the bird and the triangles. I'll probably do that. I don't know. I'll probably change it up though. We'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this done in the next few days, so maybe on Wednesday we can do detail painting. But otherwise I'm really trying to I'm not really doing too much cosplay work, like projects, outside of streaming right now, besides doing tutorials. So yeah, and I like it that way, because I need a break. And I need to catch up on every time I catch up on a video, I shoot another video at the same time. So I have 25 tutorials that are already shot that I need to edit, and I kind of want to knock that list down just a wee bit before we go into our next cosplay build. So yeah. Hi Mira Scarlet, welcome on, and happy to see you here. How are you today? Battle damage, yes. Tubing here at work in a metal pipe that has it. Wait, what? So, okay, that's okay. Are you streaming today? Okay. Just getting a few little flyaways. These always happen with Plastidip and doing it outside with all the dust and stuff. So I just trim them off. Doing well, just got back from running errands and gonna hang out before your cooking stream later. The show's looking, aw, thank you, appreciate it. What are you gonna be cooking tonight? Yeah, the shield was our 2 months ago, our 1-day cosplay build here on Twitch. So we made this in a one stream that took us, I think I had it 7.5 hours, but we streamed for 8 to make it. And I finally had time to to paint it somewhat. But yeah. How are you? Just great. You feeling any better lately? Write it down, write it down! Aw, Daniel, thank you for getting Mira a sub to the channel. What's up? And yes, I appreciate it. I'm gonna write it down! Yeah, we have, if you're not part of the Discord already, we do have a subsection in there, which if you have ideas for what you would like me to build next month, you can put them there. Give one sub. I got it! Cool. You okay? Nah, not any better? I'm sorry. I thought you were getting on, some new diet thing or whatever. Did it not work at all? Almost got most of the little flyaways done. I try to get most of them before I start painting, but once I start adding paint, then I see a lot more. You're gonna lurk while you do a bit of sewing? Okay, happy lurking! We're a big lurking channel for sure. Okay, that is all good. Hi Kira, welcome on. Yeah. long did it take you to become a full-time cosplayer? What was your cosplay journey like? Oh, that's a long question. I started cosplaying in 2008 as a hobby while I was in high school. And then I went to college and took a break for 5 years, I think. And then got a full-time job as a jewelry designer and got bored of that job. Picked up cosplay again as a hobby in 2016, I think. And then in 2018, my RL cosplay blew up on social media and I decided to quit my job and do this full time. So I've been doing it ever since. But yeah. You tried a ton of things, nothing's working, just a show process, or slow process. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Hi Tad, welcome on. Yeah, I recommend anybody that is wanting to quit their job and become a full-time cosplay builder, be making money beforehand. Don't quit and try to pursue it. And for me, I had a year's worth of savings because I was planning on going to graduate school but decided not to. So I was able to kind of live off of that for a year, and I was never like, I always broke even, so I never was losing money. But it was definitely quite a bit hard, and I have tons of things that I sell, like when it comes to like blueprints, patterns, CAD, and prints and things, so yeah. Hi Dr. Brightly, welcome in, how are you? We are working on our Hylian shield today. Yeah, website's the best place to go and check out. You can see everything I've made, and like if you're wanting to make a cosplay yourself, go in there. I've got tons of blueprints and patterns and things, and then on YouTube I have lots and lots of tutorials, which I discovered none of my cosplay tutorials were being, like if you search cosplay tutorials, none of my videos showed up on YouTube, like at all. So I changed a bunch of stuff. So hopefully in the next week, some of my videos will start showing. Feels bad. But yeah, slowly trying to figure out the YouTube world. But we have no, I had keywords, but my titles, so originally on my cosplay tutorials, they were called Tiff's Tutorials, and they never mentioned cosplay. And so I took out Tiff's Tutorials and added cosplay on them. Also, all of my images, my thumbnail images, it would be like Tiff's Tutorials, Star Seeker Keyblade, but it didn't say it was like forgot the tag hot tub. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what it really was. Here's me making my prop in a hot tub. Yeah. But I didn't have in the thumbnails like these were how to make, and I think a lot of people didn't see them that way. So I changed everything yesterday, and hopefully the YouTube algorithm, I can't say that properly, but algorithm. Hopefully Ty, thank you for the new follow. Nice sub. Yeah, we're taping off, so all the blue part has been airbrush painted, and I did that this morning, so now we're just masking off all the blue so we can airbrush paint other sections. But, there'll be a lot of chatting today, answering questions, but it's something that it has to get done, so. And masking off everything makes things like all of your props and your paint job just look 10 times better. If you weren't to mask this off and just paint this, you're gonna have so many flyaways. Texas State Aquarium in Corpus has them. Let's go, and you'll pick you up on the way. I don't think I've been to that one. I am, so I'm going to Houston next week for some family things, and I'm going to, we're doing like a day trip with a family to like Galveston, and there's a, I don't remember what it's called. It's some pyramid with an aquarium in it. And it's apparently on a resort. We're not staying there. Nope. But going to the aquarium. And I love aquariums. I love fish. They're so cool. But yeah, so going there. And I'm excited. It'll be nice to... I'm still gonna do some business stuff, obviously, but to step away from this for a few days and kind of relax a little bit will be nice. Yeah. Gonna lurk. Okay, have fun, and welcome on, Red. Actually really good. You've been a couple times. Okay. I'm gonna get the camera. I want to film a little bit of this. Hi, Fluffies. Oh, really? You disappeared for a second. You have come back? Yeah? Uh-huh. You're very talkative today. Yeah? You're silly. You're so silly. Uh-huh. Okay. Just film it for a few minutes. Yes. Since I decided for all of our one-day prop builds, I'm gonna separate the videos for the tutorials for them into 2 different ones. So I'll do one for making, because making is what we do in one day for our one-day builds. And then the painting I always do at a separate time, because painting, like, for it to really look nice, takes more than a day. So it'll be 2 separate tutorials going forward. So this one will have a making video, which will come out tomorrow, and then a painting video that'll come out whenever I'm done painting. And then like the Cleese backpack we made for this month on Twitch's one-day sub build. The making part will be one tutorial, painting will be another tutorial, and then for the keychain, the Dodoko keychain, I'm gonna do that as a separate one too, since it's completely different. She's just sad sitting in the corner, so. You're a big fan of zoos and aquariums, you like doing photography there. Oh, cool. I've never done photography at the zoos and stuff, but yeah, that'd be great. It's been a very long time since I have been to a zoo or an aquarium. So I'm excited to go and see. And I think this one that I'm going to, I tried to look a little bit into it, but it has like where you walk in a tunnel and the fishies go all the way around you, and I think it's for sharks, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Fluffy like, did you check the white balance? I know. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, Chrome, welcome on. I'm doing well. That you're not the only one chatting with, oh, yeah. I chat with Fluff all the time. She meows, I meow back. When we go down the stairs, every single stair she hits, it's meow, 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 meow. Yeah. So. Yee. Philip Bart, thank you for the new follow. Miss up. There we go. The camera you just moved, is that the one filming for YouTube? Yes. So the live stream, so when I stream on Twitch, all of the VODs, unedited VODs, go to YouTube as well. And they're like episodes, so people that can't watch the streams on Twitch don't have to watch it here, and you can watch it there later. And then this camera, I do short little tidbits to make into tutorials later. So instead of a... Thank you for the hose. Much love. But instead of you having to watch 8 hours of me making this video on a live stream, I made a tutorial that was 8 minutes instead. So like an hour per minute. So people can get a much faster way of doing it. I also go into details in my tutorials. They're all on YouTube for at least the Twitch builds, and then I do specific tutorials for cosplays that go to Patreon first. But yeah, they are actual like voiced over, and I'll explain like, in these 2 pieces I cut out of this type of EVA foam, this millimeter, blah blah blah. And then it got glued together, sanded with a sanding drum, blah 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 blah. So, yeah. If you haven't seen my tutorials, go check them out. Yep. Greetings and good afternoon. Well, welcome on, and thank you, I appreciate it. Yep, this was our Hylian shield from Zelda, and we made this 2 months ago, and I'm finally getting around to painting it, because I'm a wee bit busy. I did manage, so for those that don't know, I'm a finalist this year for the Crunchyroll Expo, their Crunchyroll's Hein Cosplay Cup competition, and I finally had everything submitted. I think I did it by Thursday last week. That's why I didn't want to stream on Friday. I was just like, I'm done. I'm tired. I want a break. But the deadline for everything was yesterday. So it's like officially like done submitting now for the live show, which is August? The first weekend in August, I think. So yeah. But I'm happy to have that done and to kind of catch up on things. Yeah, trying not to go full force or head first or whatever the saying is for our next cosplay build. Makes sense. You've never bothered trying to upload VODs or edit them and trim them down for build stuff. You just let them Aww. Yeah, editing, it does take a very long time. For me, doing one tutorial typically takes a full day, especially with doing voiceovers and then editing each clip so they're short. I try to do it where I'll have all of the film that I've done, and for an average tutorial, it's typically about 2 hours of filming, and that's not like filming the whole thing, it's like little tidbits. And I'll put it all in order in Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I'll do voiceover, and then I'll individually edit each one of the clips to the length of my voice. So a lot of times I'll have to, like, I'll speed it up and like edit it for certain sections, but most of my tutorials are around 8 to, I'd like to say 15 minutes, but they're, I'd like to think, pretty in-depth. It's not just doodly-doo. Lack patience for editing videos? Yeah. It's definitely an art for doing that. Streaming less but being more tired. It's because I'm doing more work by streaming less now. But it's a good thing because I'm catching up on tutorials. Minutes of forging swords took you 4 hours to edit, and then it was probably another 3 to 4 hours before that finished uploading, and yeah. Well, that's the other thing is, So once it's done, my computer's actually pretty fast. It normally only takes like 5 minutes to finish. I don't upload to YouTube right away. I used to, but it takes like 10 times longer. So I save it to my computer first, and then that way I can still like edit things, but otherwise it takes like sometimes 2 hours if I do it straight to YouTube, and then I'll just do it afterwards on my own, like I'll import it there. And it works so much better. And then I can do all of the information in the video too, and add all the links to every product that I've used, so. Hi Becca, welcome on. How are you? Yeah, for Twitch I export them typically straight to YouTube, and then I'll cut off the first 5 minutes of the stream just because it's starting soon. But yeah, they don't typically need more editing than that for the Twitch ones, but those take normally 2 to 3 hours. But I don't have to have it like, I can work on other things at the same time, where I can only do one thing at a time with Adobe Premiere. Cat cam's freezing? Oh, thank you. You know what the name of the camera is. That's funny. I guess I've said it enough. Deactivate. So we can't listen to it anymore. Oh no. I mean, I'm in Texas. It's like 100 degrees every day. But I don't airbrush paint inside. All painting is done outside in my garage. That's where I have, for airbrush painting, you can paint inside, but you really need a ventilated area. Also, when airbrush painting, it paints on what you're doing, but there is such a huge mist in the air that you don't see. And you really notice it if you're painting with any type of metallics, because they have like a glittery kind of effect. And you'll just look up and it's everywhere. So you always have to paint with a respirator on, because it's really bad to breathe. And then in a extremely well ventilated area. And that's the garage. Hence painting in the morning. Yeah. Oh, okay. Try to get the hatching with a 10 wish and get you. Nope, got all. She's still my favorite. Like, she's my main. And yeah. I didn't realize until recently that she was a difficult pull. I haven't gotten any new characters from Genshin except for, I don't remember her name. I don't use her, but she's like an ice girl that looks like a vampire. and it's like, meh. Oh, I take that back. I did get Klee. I got Klee during the summer event, so. No, thank you for the new follow. Best of. But yeah. So the tape off is not happening where you will do, no. So I don't airbrush paint in here, but I'm not gonna tape in the garage because that's just like murder. Yeah, I pretty much do everything here at my table. I've got my sewing machine there, the workbench, which is probably a mess, over there. And then I don't typically film my airbrush painting just because it's downstairs in my garage. But I've got an airbrush booth out there, which I haven't really been using. I've just been painting on the garage on cardboard boxes because all of my builds have been huge lately and don't fit in the spray booth. But I do the airbrush painting out there as well as the plasti dip for all of my pieces. And then for sealing the paint, I'll do it inside because I do it by hand rather than airbrush. Hi from BCS in Mexico. Ah, well, welcome, welcome. Hola. Yeah, well, everybody has different levels of messes and things. I try to keep this room extremely clean just because this is my full-time job and I live in here and I don't like mess very much. It's very stressful for me. Okay, slowly working our way around everything. Rosari, she's a sought after character. Oh, okay. I don't know. I tested her out and wasn't a big fan, but also I don't really want to level up another character right now. I have all of my mains are obviously Traveler, but I use her as air. I never change her for any of the new elements. I do then the girl that always talks about food, Exine, I don't remember her name. So her, and then I do Barbara, but I don't actually use Barbara except for heals. And then I use Catching. She's my main. And I have a combination where she, with her sword and her artifacts, I'm trying to remember what they're called, but I have it where when it combines with fire, everything is like 5 times more damage. So I'll throw down the little like teddy bear that breathes fire, and then I zap in, and then everything like insta dies. It's pretty fun. But yeah, those are my mains, and then the backups are, I have Amber for shooting for fire. I can't stand her, but it's an unnecessary thing. Hi Ruru, welcome on. And then I also use Klee at times. She's really fun, but she's not very strong with certain opponents, so she's not my main. But I love her little bombs. And then I also use, I don't remember his name, but he does ice too. That's my mains. And they're all 70, except for 2 are 80. And I'm trying to level them all up still. Well, have to farm the bosses. So. You've read late, what material is this? So the base material is all EVA foam. And it has been coated with 3 coats of Plastidip, which is a rubber spray paint. I usually do that on all my EVA foam builds just because it adds more stability to your pieces. It also makes it so your paint job looks 10 times better. And then it has a coat of white paint, airbrush paint from Creatix Colors, and then a pearlescent blue with some black around for shadowing. And we're currently masking off the blue sections for painting the to help decide on what our next sub day, 1-day build will be. If you subscribe on Twitch, it'll give you access to our sub section on Discord, and then you can do your suggestions there, and then we'll do voting the start of next month on what y'all want me to do as our, what month is it? August 1-day build? So yeah, I'm enjoying these quite a bit though. I'm glad for whoever suggested doing the 1-day builds. Don't miss your Twitch loot? Oh, is it for being a sub or something? For their Twitch Prime thing? No ice cream yet, and don't worry, Tiff goes full dart bait. Oh, yeah. No, we're all full safety, but we're not painting right now. All the paint has been dry for many days and hours and stuff, so you don't need to wear one after it's done. Oh, I didn't know he did 1-day builds too. No, for us, so we started at the beginning of the year doing, each month we do a new thing specifically for my Twitch sub community to say thank you for your support. Because that is where, with that specific community, and y'all, I'm able to continue doing this as my full-time job. And I wanted to do a special day dedicated to that community to say thank you and everything. And each month we were doing different things. We did a cooking stream because that's what people wanted. We did a stream with my rabbit. We did a couple of streams playing games with the Twitch sub community. And then somebody had suggested doing the one-day build as one. They wanted to do a full costume, but that's like, I can't do that in a full day. Because I want my stuff to still be of decent quality. And I didn't want to make something just for shits and giggles that would come out, like, it'd be funny and all, but I want to actually, like, enjoy what I'm making. So I like the idea of the one-day construction build. But we don't do the painting in one day. Genshin Battle is... Okay, gotcha. Was Cliff, but yeah, pretty... Oh. Yeah, no, our one day build is like a full live stream. So... And I don't count the painting as part of a one day build. Yeah. Oh, more Dr. Pepper. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. And cheers to you too, Fluffalies. You almost got run over. Yeah. Really? It's a good girl. Yeah? Do you wanna... Here, how about... Will you sit on this chair instead? Fluffalies? Fluffy Fluff. Hey. Stop rubbing that. I know. Come here. Will you lay on this chair instead? Yeah? That's Fluff's chair. That's your chair. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, you can stay right here. Right here. Good girl. You gotta stay there, okay? I'm gonna go back over here. You stay there. Good girl. Yeah. Hi Jazz, welcome on. Yep. Our Hylian shield. Yep. Write it down! Stieglitz, thank you for the resub of 13 months. Messed up and greatly appreciate it. I will write it down. Yee. Has Fluff tried to sneak into the backpack? She has not, but she's laid under the shield though, when it was on the side. She didn't move, she's like, this is good, happy home. I got it! Bonjour! She ran out of the room now. Okay. Ugh, sorry, hiccups. Yeah, tonight's plan will be... I'm probably too tired to do voiceovers tonight. I still need to finish the sword tutorial to put on Patreon for Alice's sword. But I'll get that done tomorrow and do the voiceovers, but I think tonight might be relaxing play Genshin. A Genshin day. But I am, so I am gonna get the Monster Hunter Rise game. I'll start that on my little road trip, because I don't have to drive. It's like a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive for me, for Houston, so, yeah. How you bubble so perfectly? Sanding drums. Lots and lots of sanding. Yeah, with so these parts, they were cut with a Costools bevel edge, which does straight. All of these were cut with an X-Acto knife and then sanded smooth. Same with these, box cutter, X-Acto knife, and then sanded with a sanding drum. But yeah, the tutorial for it will come out tomorrow on YouTube, and it'll go over every single part of that. So yeah. I'm really hoping people enjoy it. It's our first sub day tutorial. Quick little one. So. But yeah. Yep. But yeah, feel free if you have more questions on it, you can ask. Just want to make sure everybody knows that the tutorial is coming tomorrow, though. And good to watch for the info. Yeah, it's a 8-minute tutorial in length. And then if you want the actual full live stream of making it, because we made this in one day here on Twitch, that I cut up into 3 videos. And those are also on YouTube. And we made this on Twitch, so it was 8 hours versus 8-minute tutorial, depending on how much live footage you want of making it. Yes. But yeah, I do put links to every single product that I use in the description of the videos, so help you find any specific tooling that you need that I use. Yeah. I feel like I just keep like saying the same thing. I don't know if I am or not. Sorry. But yeah. Question is, where is this gonna hang in the room? Maybe above the door? We still have to make the Master Sword though. Yeah. But I don't think we'll be able to do that on a sub day. I'm not sure. Just because it's a little bit more complicated than, yeah, so. Making the stripe bubbles is something you're still trying to, yeah. I recommend getting a Dremel and sanding drums. And you can get all of those at hardware stores like Lowe's or Home Depot. And you don't need to get anything fancy. But different types of sanding drums. You'll have like, they have tiny little ones that are like that size, and then they'll have larger ones that are like that size. I'd recommend getting both of them, and you want them to be like a fine grip. So if you can find one that's more like 220 or 400, and stay away from the more rough ones that are around like 120 or 80. And that'll make it so it's a lot smoother. The more rough a grit is, you'll get lines in your foam and it won't be nice and smooth. But yeah, you can technically do it by hand with sandpaper, but I don't recommend it. It never looks the same. And yeah. Hang it on your front door like a wreath. I don't know how well this will do in the Texas heat outside. It may, EVA foam in Worbla, once it gets past like 90 to 100, tends to start to shape differently. Worbla will actually come apart and fall off. Those are fun experiences. Same with 3D printing pieces. The weather is not your friend very much. Yeah. Ah, I want that one. That's weird because, like, living in the country, most people don't decorate out here except for, like, they put a tractor or a rusty wagon or windmill in their front yard, like little miniature ones. Don't know why, that's just the thing here. But for some reason, all the townhomes lately, a bunch of younger people moved in, which is very bizarre because this is a retirement home. Nobody over the age of like 25 lives here unless they're stuck here. It's very weird. But the area I'm in, everybody has like a welcome sign, like not a mat, a sign, like full on, like from here to the ground sign in the front, or have tons of reefs all over the doors, and like everybody decided to be pinky out like fancy now, and it's very bizarre. And it's just happened recently, like we've had so many new people move into the little townhome area. It's very weird. The Texas stars, they're actually, here they don't really have the Texas stars very much. But I do know what you're talking about. I'd say those are more city areas have those. But yeah. And there is one house that has dragons. They have like a full-on dragon statue in their front yard that has like a spinning ball that has water coming out of it. And they just have dragon decoration everywhere. Probably my kind of people, but you know, I don't talk to anybody, so yeah. Trying to get that sharp bevel when sanding, where the edges meet. Maybe you just need practice. So I would recommend for trying to get like sharp edges and things, I cut these first with an X-Acto knife or a box cutter. And that's gonna get you your line a lot quicker than just sanding it. It's gonna be a lot less messy. So by doing that, so these pieces were straight up and down, like all of these were flat, one piece. And then I draw a center guideline, and then I'll use the angle of like the box cutter, and I'll cut from there to here so they meet up. And that's gonna give me a nice crisp line. And then from there, using the sanding drums to smooth it. Also with the sanding drums, you want to have not just sand in mid-air. By doing that, you're going to get more waves in your EVA foam when you sand. You want to have a arm resting on the table to hold and to give that pressure. So you can get an even sanding pressure through the whole piece and keep it as smooth as possible. Yeah, box cutters and X-Acto knives. Yep. So, this is 12mm EVA foam, where this is like 2, I mostly work in like 2, 4, and 12. And for the 2mm and the 4mm, I'll use an X-Acto knife. For the larger pieces, I'll use the box cutter, and that'll help get you there. I will note, so you can see here, this isn't quite as smooth, and that's how it looks once you cut it, but I just was lazy and didn't want to sand this. But that's how it'll look just by using a knife to cut it. If you have a fine hand and can really craft, you can get that a lot smoother, but it's as is. But yeah, this was with an X-Acto knife, and that's kind of how it looked. And then from this, you can sand it to look like that. Gotta deliver some papers. Okay. Hope that kind of helps. Yay, glad to help. Yeah, lots and lots of experience. For me, before I did cosplay, like working in EVA foam, I worked in metal and worked in like copper, silver, brass, and I had to sand metal all the time. So definitely the position of your arms and how you hold things is a big key factor with just sanding. Like working in metal is a little bit more extreme, but all the same principles apply to EVA foam, and EVA foam is like 10 times easier, just more messy. So, hi Faith, welcome on. How are you? armpit, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so with me, my setup at my workbench is this. And this is a jeweler's bench, so you're most likely not gonna have it. But, like, I have a drawer here to catch the foam. But if you can get something that you can put your elbows on to support and work at the same height, or even if you can put 2x4s on the table and then put a weight down on here to support your arms, that'll help so much more. What did I miss? Ah, sorry, I got behind on messages. Talking Hylian, yep. You're okay, good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Arkham, thank you for the raid of 7. Much love and welcome on, everybody. We're talking about Dremels and sanding right now, and I'm trying to catch up on messages. I'm lucky enough to have space to put a small bandsaw. Yeah. I don't typically work with any type of power tools when it comes to my EVA foam though, just because it's in the garage and a lot more work, but yeah. I can tell you welding is a workout. Yeah, very much so. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Slowly catching up. Let me do, because Daniel walked away for a second. See if I can spell this right. Maybe? Huzzah! I did it! Okay, cool. Yeah, so my bench pan is wrapped up in tape because it is wooden, and with EVA foam, like for metal, it's perfect, but for EVA foam, any sharp edges or anything, like even the beveled edge on my table, will leave a dent in your EVA foam. So it's actually wrapped up in fabric with masking tape to kind of hold it together, and I have no issues with getting dents in my foam now. But yeah, it just easily slides on and off, so I can take it off if I'm like cutting stuff with the jeweler's saw versus if I'm sanding something. You were doing talk shows and podcast. Ooh, what were y'all talking about? Okay. Yeah, we're currently working on the Hylian shield from Legends of Zelda, and I'm masking off all of the blue sections that are already airbrush painted so I can paint just EVA foam. We used a heat gun. We used a box cutter, X-Acto knives, contact cement glue, and sanding drums to sand everything. So, yep. Okay. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. All right. Almost done taping it. Working our way around. Oh, there's like one part over here. I want to make sure I don't forget. Saw it from a distance. Okay. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you are enjoying our stream today. And if you're new, make sure to press the follow button. See. Okay. Yeah, we'll still have, probably tonight I'll probably do like, I would say probably the triangles first, because I'll have to do a base coat of black on that, and then they'll be painted gold, and then I'll mask them off. And then we'll go to the bird, which will need a base coat of white, and then red, and then we'll mask that off, and then the rest is I want to do silver. I know it's like a gray, but I don't want it to be, I want it to be more metal, so. Genshin Impact. So I'm so happy with this latest update because like I had already done 100% of all the questing. I had all of the main area, each part was 100%. I've already collected all of the like amino and geo things, and I had in the geo area I had 2 sections that were, I think one was 97 and one was, no, I'm sorry, one was 99 and then one was like 97 or 98 complete. And I had no quest. So now, new area and all new collecting loot, 100%ing. So yeah. Yep. Now we actually have Klee's backpack in the background. Let's see. Can we, is it in view? Oh, kind of not. It's actually like right down here. But we made Klee's backpack in a 1-day build as well. And that one was a sub-day build. And then I plan on sometime this year doing a Genshin actual cosplay. But I just am taking a break right now since I've been doing a new cosplay from scratch every single month since November of 2019. And I need a break. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, Faith, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Yee! Top Notch 90, thank you for the new follow. What's up? Yeah, for Genshin, all my characters, my mains, are level 70 or 80, but it's just farming the bosses now, because you need the specific item that drops from them. I think you need 20 for each to have it go to level 80. And I have 3 characters that are like the Pyro Fire, so that's a lot of farming. Yeah. All right. We're getting there. From bosses, you have level 15, 60, yeah. Yosho, who's part of our community, sometimes he'll come over to my world and help farm, just because it's a lot easier with somebody else. But I have it where, so you have, I don't remember what they're called exactly, but the little moon things, I think they're the resins or whatever. I'm terrible with names for people that don't know. But, you only have 160 a day. And I don't want to use real money to, like, I haven't spent any money in Genshin yet, so yeah. But that only lets you open from the bosses, I think 3 or 4 of them a day, so it's a little lot, yeah. It's coming for your wall. I know, it's getting to the point where it's like, I realized definitely towards the end before the new content, it was like, I can't do any wishes because it's like, you can't like open any new loot boxes when you've already 100%ed anything. Or everything, so you can't get more of the little like stars to make wishes, and it's getting closer and closer to making me buy stuff, and I don't want to. I don't want to. Well, that'll come in a big chunk or tiny pieces. So depending on how the tape is laid, So like this piece is on top, so if I pulled this from the top, then it's just gonna pull that piece. But if I pulled this piece, it's gonna pull those two pieces and potentially pull down here, but it won't rip any of the paint job or the foam. And I'm putting it on my pants to kind of release the adhesive stickiness just a tiny bit. But I always recommend for tape, getting the expensive brand, don't go for the cheap brand. Cheap brands are nowhere near sticky enough, and they peel off instantly, and you want it to be really adhesive, but you don't want it to be like too much, just because the adhesive, especially in Texas, the heat will actually leave tape residue on your pieces, and you don't want that. Welcome back, Daniel. You missed a raid. Yep. You get all your paperwork done? Stream is over. Sorry. See you next time. Yep. Bye. We'll catch you later. Nothing much, you think? Was kind of lurking yourself. Yeah. Do the end command. No! Yeah, we're getting close. It's just really the bird now. Oh, I gotta do the center triangle, so. Lithium, welcome on. How are you? Tiff product review. This stuff is crappy. I love it. Well, no. Well, it depends. It depends. Some tooling, I like the really cheap, like, crappy tooling. But, just because, like, I'm a little destructive with some of my tooling. But when it comes to, like, tape and sandpaper, you want to go for the more expensive. Yeah. And paint. Paint, definitely more expensive. All the paperwork you wish. Mm-hmm. At least it's moving. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I got you on that one. Like, trying to think, there was like some anime I watched a little bit of, but I don't remember what it was. I want to talk about it, but I don't remember. I don't. I definitely feel like the little hamster girl. I keep talking about her, but I always remember, or I always forget her name. But she has like, she's really pretty during the day and at school, and then when she gets home, she turns into like a little goblin. Like, she wears her orange hamster outfit and plays games, and like, I swear that's me. Of like, after I'm done, I go downstairs and I put the blanket over me and I'm just playing Genshin, like like, I need a break. It's perfect. I just be a little gremlin, like, "Rrr, don't talk to me, rrr." You're on episode 15 of Demon Slayer. Good. I don't remember, how many are there? Is that like the last one or something? Moon, yeah. 'Tis life. I'm so happy I set up something downstairs. Like, it's one thing, like, normally I'll play all my games upstairs on my studio computer, but I get so tired of living in this room 24/7. And it's been really nice to just have a setup downstairs too, so I can just be away from this room and away from looking at all of my projects. the archer girl with orange hair from is it Horizon? It's something with an H, I think. But I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Skylight, Sky Children, or Light, or something like that. Piece here. Boop. She's not snuck back in yet. Horizon Girl, Yoshi posted it on the server. Okay, I saw it on Twitter because I follow them too, and they've been posting a lot of different characters. Like, I know the 3 that are coming, and it's the girl that's right now, who's the princess that has like the ice powers. Then there's the new fire girl with the bow, and then coming later is gonna be she has like a panda outfit, and has the earth grass ability. But then they've been posting all these other ones, and I don't know. I assume they're all real, but it's been like at least 5 different ones, and it's just like, what? You just released all this stuff. When are these? So. Upset with when you finished it because it wasn't more. We're getting closer to being done. Been so confused. So my neighbors, my like next door neighbor, the closest ones, they it's a guy and a girl couple, and all of a sudden, like they've been by themselves, like nobody else has lived there. And now there's some other dude that's there with a dog. I don't know if he's house sitting or what, but he's been here now for a week, and it's just like, did you move in? Did what? Because the other people, their car's still there and everything, but I don't know. Very confusing. Short game story-wise, but there's a lot to do, and new season, and cosmetics to get, and friends, lots of friends. Yeah. I thought it was a single-player game. I didn't realize you could have other people in it. Sip of the Dr. Pepper. Yes, 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 yes. Cheers. Just got back to your desk. What a day of work. Oh. Yep. I missed that part. Yee. Green Jack, thank you for the new follow. That's up. I was gonna say, you've been quiet today. You can do solo, but some missions require friends. There's always people around to help, though. It's the most friendly game. So is it like an MMO where everybody's running around, or is it like, so Genshin, it's where you have friends come over, but there's a max of 4, or you can do dungeons together. Is it kind of like that, or that? Bus full of friends. You're not really interested in cosmetics. You're, yeah. About to head out to a more car. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get your car situated though? We need an update on the car. The first one, there's, okay, gotcha. That seems more exciting to me then. So is there PvP, or is it just PvE with some PvP, or just PvE? Not yet, but, oh wait, yeah, I mean, all the missions are open. You can join on a go with friends. Okay, cool, cool. But as each day passes, you're leaving more and more towards trading it in as soon as you get it back. Found one that you like at the dealership. Oh, that's good. How much is that going to cost you though to trade it in? Because you're not going to get very much money for it if it's gone through that bad of a car wreck. Even if it's repaired. Because they're going to have like the Carfax and everything, I'd assume. But I don't know. I'm not a car person, so. You and your friends like breaking the game glitches and going places we're not. That happened to me playing Genshin last night. I got stuck occasionally, so they have issues in the Genshin game where if you're on like surrounded by water or going up a ladder, you can get glitched where you constantly like have health, like if a monster attacks you, you can get stuck on the ladder and then it'll kill your character and then respawn the next one in the same exact spot. And then it happens again and you just lose everybody, which is really, really annoying. But that happened last night when I was playing, and they had like a boat that was in water and we were fighting on top, but then I got glitched by the same thing where the characters were just like, I got stuck, and then it teleported me under the water, which you can't swim underwater, and I was walking around there, but then it teleported me back and started killing me again, and it was just like, annoying. But yeah. It's free on Switch if you want to try. It's all PvE, though you can't really die. Okay, cool, cool. Declare the Wreck a modern art piece, sell it for... Played it before it came on Switch. Yeah, not sure, but you know how much you're getting back from the subscription value. Just waiting to see how much you get from the side to factor that into dollar. Okay. I'm hoping my little Mazda holds out for a lot longer. It's an old car, but I don't really drive it at all, so hopefully don't have to replace it anytime soon. Game to chill and the music is lovely. Getting close to being done. I have to decide what I want to do for dinner tonight. I have chicken defrosting, just chicken breast, and I don't know how I want to prepare them. Maybe the car wasn't meant to be with you. Yeah. Hi, Seven. Welcome on. How are you today? It's 28 for you, so probably like 34, maybe? Fissy Gaming, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Hi, Fluffalese. Yeah, you want to get pet by my foot? Hi, little kitty. What are you doing? 38C. That was kind of close. I was kind of close, yeah. Yeah? her before. Oh, little kitty. She's getting more used to streaming. But she, like, normally she sits on my lap, like, all day, loves being snuggled and, like, center of attention. But then when I stream, she'll run away. Because she just, I guess I talk too much when I stream. And I don't normally talk. So, yeah. But she's been kind of coming in more, which is good. Nerd rant, most white people, skin people can't get a tan. They don't have the cells. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, the blue is, Createx color is pearlescent blue, and then it's got a base coat of white airbrush paint under it to make it pop, and then I went in with some black around the edges, so. But yeah, I'd show you what it looked like more, but it's, pretty covered for now, so. Oh, I gotta adjust Fluffalies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's one of my favorite colors for painting, the pearlescent blue. And it makes such a huge difference with if it's a base coat of like their black versus their white. It's all good, Daniel. of pieces of little tape pieces over there that kind of help fill them in. There we go. But yeah, I do, so after it's all painted, I'll remove the masking tape, and then I still like, I'm not a big fan of when the paint just brushes do you use to paint? I just have cheap brushes. I'm a little bit destructive with my my paint brushes. Okay, bye. But yeah, I just like, I buy little cheap little ones. You don't want to get like the watercolor brushes. You want like the small detail ones, but just typically going around using, I found that airbrush paint tends to destroy paintbrush bristles really easily. So no point in getting, like, you can get expensive ones that have a really nice fine tip, but they still last the same as a cheap one, and I'm using them constantly, and it doesn't do that much of a difference in my opinion. Yeah. Retzel, welcome on, thank you. Yeah, we're working on the Hylian shield right now from Zelda. And we're masking off all of the blue painted areas, so. Lillian, thank you for using your Prime Gaming sub here for 3 months as well. Much love, and glad to have you continue to be here. What's wrong? That sad little kitty. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Good girl. Huzzah! Okay, I got it. So by a lot, yeah. Well, a lot of times I'll still even like trim them. So I just have, let's see, what do I have sitting around? I mean, they're all like pretty shitty here. Like this one used to be nice and pretty, but it's not very much. But when I use the airbrush paint, so I do all my detail painting with the paintbrush, with airbrush painting, and that's where you dip it into the paint, like the lid, and then you'll just go around the edges, and it goes probably about like that far at a time. So you just kind of slide it, and it goes into the creases, and you don't want to water it down. If you water it down or have it too liquidy, it disappears. And I used to do acrylic paint with it, like the Liquitex heavy duty body, or heavy body paint, whatever it's called. And it would work okay, but it had a different shine to it when it dried. So I switched to doing airbrush painting by hand, and it looks a lot nicer and cleaner. Really, but like, yeah, it makes it a lot easier having two people for bosses. So, what was I doing? I was updating our count. Derp derp. Yes. Really, Fluffles? Mm-hmm. At 95. Okay, I fixed it. Get away from secrets. Yeah. What are you doing, Fluffles? Yeah? My little kitty. Do I need to take you downstairs? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna escort the kitty downstairs and hit the restroom. I will be back momentarily, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new, press the sub or press the follow button or sub button. Either is good. Either is good. But I'll be back in a second. Press sub, and I'm gonna do an ad in the meantime. So, there. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Yeah, fried steak. Mm-hmm. Hi Tada, welcome on. How are you today? We're working on the Hylian shield today. I thought I heard little footsteps, but I do not see little footsteps. So far the day isn't bad. Just got home from eye appointment. About to play some Genshin a bit, wishing it wasn't so hot outside. Yeah. Did everything for your eye appointment go okay? Or was it just like a checkup? Welcome on, Pug. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been a little tired today. I didn't sleep very well as always, you know, typical Tiffany sleep, but I was airbrush painting at like 8:40 this morning, and then while I was doing that, I also was doing a business call at the same time for 2 hours, and then I got off the phone at 12. I was like, okay, I need to put on makeup and now get ready for the stream and eat lunch. So yeah, yep. So much testing. Yeah, hi Nose Spaceship, welcome on. Oh, that reminds me, I need to message you later with a question, So yes. I will try not to forget or remind me. Yeah. Typical Tiff sleep. Yes. Yes. Tiff sleep. Awful. Typical day. Okay. Yeah. Yep. What did you do? No, it's a good thing, but it's also like a question thingy of something and then of, yeah, cosplay related. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm quite famous. I'm more just like derp Tiffany, you know. Quote me on that. Swear I can type. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Always around? Okay, cool. I'll probably do it through Discord. I don't do messaging on Twitch, so. You were speaking with Hoku yesterday and find that you and him are really friendly? Yep. Hoku's a great guy. Yeah, he is one of the owners of the UOCC, Ultimate Online Cosplay Competition, or Championship, sorry. Missed that. But yeah, he is a great guy, really great builds and everything, and if anybody does not know him, they need to. Yeah. Not on Discord, usually on... Okay, I'll do Instagram. No, it's all good. Wherever. Yeah. If I happen to forget to message you by the end of the day, message me. I shouldn't forget, but sometimes I get a little loopy and forget things. I try not to, though. Yep. But yeah, were you watching Hoku's stream, or were you talking to him on Discord or Instagram or something? He is good peoples. You'll be standing in the garage all night. Okay. Perfect. Three Witcher swords, soon to be a fourth. Nice! So when you say Witcher swords, our camera is breaking. Let me fix that. Are you meaning Geralt and Ciri? Because that would give you 4, technically, because you got 2 for Geralt and then 1 for Ciri and a dagger. Or are you doing like commissions or something? This one is the cat cam. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. We're back. Boop, 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 boop. And cheers! Still silver for your Geralt. Wife is doing Geralt from the show, and fourth might be a friend series. Ah, very nice. I've got... I need to finish mine. But my series sword, I never did finish it. With the shitty paint job I need to remove, since it's just... I made this like... Ooh, 2016 is when I made it. And I never did anything with it. I mean, I made a Ciri costume, but the original sword I did was out of wood. And then I made that one, so. Yeah, I made the model. It's actually available on my website now. Yup, yup. You had a question and he video chatted with you. You are having trouble cutting bevels in foam, and he gave me a link to a bevel cutter. We just had that conversation earlier today. Did he answer it all for you though? That's the one thing I still get requests for all the time, is everybody wants me to do a Ciri cosplay. Or like, excuse me, a Yennefer or Triss, and it's like, I've already done that. But they're so old that people don't know it, because it was before I was really on Instagram, I think. Back in the day. Cat hair. Go away, cat hair. There we go. Another person who came in the chat and gave you a tip as well. Okay. Yeah, I have, for cutting these pieces, not these, I have the Costools Bevel Edge cutter, and it works okay. There's definitely some kind of like downfalls with cutting. Like, it didn't really work out for cutting these specifically because it's only one angle. But yeah, for cutting stuff like that, I'll typically cut each piece. Like for this one, these were straight up and down, and then I had a center guideline, and then I'd use a box cutter to cut from that angle to here, and then slice it, and then that'll give you a pretty smooth line that you can sand afterwards. So what now? So close to being done. You're with you on those tools having oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so this shield we actually made live in 8 hours. What Hoku recommended. They also have bevel guide. So I have their whole thing, and it's still the same thing. So all of these pieces are 12mm. It doesn't cut through 12. It only cuts through, I think, up to 8 or 10mm. And like, you can see the angle difference from here to here. So there isn't, you can't really change if you want a different like specific thing. Still great tools though, so I recommend getting them. But yeah, so that, and it was my first time using them while building this online or like live in 8 hours, and I had originally planned on cutting all of these pieces with it. I could only cut these. I couldn't do these with it. It just didn't quite work, but still great tools. So, yeah. I would not have been able to cut nice triangles though without it. That's for sure. Gotta get some sleep. Have a nice rest of your stream. Thanks for stopping by, Dr. Bailey, and have a wonderful sleep. See you next time. Do you think they would be okay to cut the bevel for the cheek piece on a Mendelian helmet? I don't really know exactly, like, can you put a picture in Discord of it, in our Discord channel, and then I can see? Yeah, if you know what he's talking about, no spaceship, then feel free. I don't know offhand what it looks like. But yeah, that is right here, 12 millimeters. And it does not change your angle from that. That's as far as it cuts. So if it's anything thicker than that, it doesn't work. For cutting it also, you really have to, you can't just place the blade and insert it into foam. You have to start off at an edge. So for this piece, I had to have a foam piece like this and draw my guidelines for this little piece to the edges and cut the blade with it in order for it to work. And that's why these didn't work, because I couldn't start at an edge for some of these. I couldn't start on the inside. So that I would probably recommend. I'm guessing you're wanting it for the bottom sections, like the little. You have the front two, and then it has like an indent, and then has the bottom on the outer spot. And I would probably make each one of those separate individual pieces. You could probably make it easily out of 4mm and do an outer layer rather than carving it. So if you just cut each piece, then you can cut the two pieces of foam that come together. Just cut those at a slight angle and attach them and kind of puzzle piece it together that way rather than building it out of like blocks that you have to sand and cut. You'll probably have better results. I hope that made sense. You follow a ton, but you need more. Okay, I would say off the top of my head, I'm probably gonna butcher these names because I'm terrible with names, but for cosplay builders, Mall Cosplay, who's in Germany, most of them are in Germany. I would do the cheek is 2 pieces. Yeah, well, you do it 2 pieces, but they would come together at the seam kind of thing. So, Lightning Cosplay, Evil Ted, Mall Cosplay, Kamui Kenpatsu, Pretzel Cosplay, or Pretzel Creates, I don't remember offhand. Trying to think off the top of my head. The Famous Ralph, which is Lightning's partner. I'll get me, yeah. Oh, you're using a pattern. Okay. Yeah, I don't know then, does he give any recommendations on how to make it? And have you checked his YouTube channel? Because most likely, I would assume he has a tutorial for making it. Most likely. You can kind of see how he made it through that. Little Gem is also pretty good. She doesn't do, like, she makes all her stuff, but she doesn't post as much of the making part all the time. Who else? Piece of 2. Yeah, that's the ones I can think of right now. He has a build video, but he uses a bandsaw to cut the bevel. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so depending on your thickness of EVA foam, I recommend cutting it with a box cutter first, and then I will get it. My favorite little tool. Oh, I'll get the smaller one too. Okay. So this is your typical sanding drum. This is my sanding drum. This will help sand. It's actually not technically a sanding drum. It's a sanding piston or sanding. It's like not meant for a Dremel. It's part of a kit for, you put it here and then you can sand things on it, but it fits in your Dremel, the smallest one. And I have a link on my Amazon store in the EVA foam section to this tool. This is my lifesaver. That will sand really thick parts up to, I think it's like 2.5 inches or 3 inches. So that'll help you with sanding, not having a bandsaw and things. So, but cutting the base with a box cutter. Spindle sander. Maybe it's that one. Maybe. Hi, DM. Welcome on. Your hop off. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Red, and have a wonderful time today. First time working with foam, so any help is needed. Amazon store, it'll show you all of the tools that I use or beginner tools and stuff. Yes. Yeah, I would not recommend a bandsaw right off. Okay, so only the very smallest one from the specific kit I have listed works. Because the shaft that it's connected to fits inside your Dremel piece. But the other ones, the shaft is too thick and doesn't fit, so you can't. So yeah. No worries, Ian. Trying to find it, yeah. Whatever it says on there. Yeah, it's the... Thanks for posting it. Oh, I don't want to pull that whole thing. I just want this. Boop, boop. That I have coming. This one for making the shield comes out tomorrow on YouTube, and then I'll have one for painting it, which will come out whenever I'm done painting. And then for Clee's backpack, that one's gonna have a making one plus a painting one, and then it's also gonna have how to make the Dodoko keychain. And then we also have extending sanding jumps for the yeah. I put you on the right path then. Enjoy the little rabbit hole. With these streams, you're gonna be a cosplay expert soon. Yes. But yeah, that. I have how to straighten a curly wig with a steamer, and then let's see. I need to get a finer sanding grit, honestly. Yeah. You want to post that link? Oh, you don't have Discord. Never mind. Send it to Daniel and he can post it for me. Yeah, I have the finest one that came with the kit, but I haven't invested in like other grits on it, which I really need to. But yeah, what else? We've got on Patreon, the Alice breastplate, shoulder pads, sword, and sheath are all on there. We've got the first Createx airbrush painting video for their opaque line is on YouTube now, and then I have 5 or 6 more coming, but they take a lot more for editing than I had anticipated, so they're taking a little bit more time. We have 6 cosplay contact lenses videos coming. We have 2 makeup videos, one for Kane and one for Alice. What else do we have? I'm trying to think. I know I have more filmed. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you, thank you. If you ever get to talk in person with the rep from Dremel, first thing you're going to tell them is higher grit standing drum. Yup. It's like I use all the attachments for things with the Dremel and all of that, but I don't actually use a Dremel. But it's nice that they came out with the, it's in Discord. Thank you, thank you. They came out with the, so kind of like mine, my flex shaft, where it has it where you can hang up the Dremel part, and it has your chain that comes to the hand piece, which is nice. Because that's basically my setup. But I don't know how much it costs. $240 is great and all, but you need 3, yeah. Mm-hmm. Ugh. We're so close. Came out with the, if all of them are still like controlled by the hand, or if you have the foot motor. The foot motor is what I love about mine, but yeah. You live in an apartment and have to do all the nasty stuff outside, but even though you don't have all the fancy tools, you am always proud of the work you do and the tools and all. Yeah. That's how I started. So like, all of the sanding and everything I do inside here. So I have a little workbench on the other side. And then for all of my painting and plasti dip, I do in the garage. Yep. Yep, you forgot about the respirator. You need the respirator though. Safety, safety. Oh, not for hot glue. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yep, yep. Well, technically, we did hot glue on our last stream when we made this little guy. He's all made with hot glue. Our little Dodoko keychain. Cute little critter. But it was an exception. You know. Yeah. I think my biggest lifesaver was the discovery of Velcro for cosplays. Because, so when I started actually doing like cosplay stuff after college, excuse me, I would make all of the attachments actually function. So everything had like a zipper or it had belt buckles and things, and everything had to actually work and put together. And then when I discovered Velcro, it was like, done! And I didn't have to have like proper closures. And it just made everything like 10 times nicer, so yeah. Careful with hot gluing and sewing though, because the needle, when it goes in and out of the hot glue, it'll actually reactivate it and cause your needle to get gunked up with the hot glue, and it can break, so just be careful with that. Somebody that has done this from experience. Yes. Yeah, you can make really awesome costumes and things without all fancy tools and just using basic materials. Accessible risk reward assessment, yeah. Well, when it breaks your sewing machine though. Yeah. I love all that the little TikTok has it where everybody's like, I forget what it, like the exact song, but it's a certain song where they're always like, I buy childish things and everything because I am an adult and I have money to spend or something like that. I don't know. It's always funny. People are like showing off their figure collections and things. Fluffalies, you're right in time. Do you want to see? Oh, Fluffles. What do you think of it? What do you think? Is it done? Hmm? You don't know? Looks, the blue looks up at things. The blue's gonna go away. But yeah, all of the blue is painted underneath the paint. So I find it best to, when airbrush painting, not to mask off everything first. Do your paint and then mask off the painted sections, and you're least likely to have the tape remove your EVA foam or plasti dip. Yeah. What do you think, Fluffalies? Yeah? Are you happy with it? Yeah? Yeah, the bird's gonna still be red, and then these are gonna be gold. So the next part I'll paint, I'll do a base coat of black on the triangles, and then they'll be painted gold. I'll mask those over, and then the bird will be painted white, and then painted red, and then masked over, and then the rest of the shield part, I'll probably do a base coat of white and then silver on top. And that'll be for the front and for the back. So, I'm at 200. Thank you for the new follow. Much stuff. Oh yeah. No, when I airbrush paint, I always bring my stuff inside. But that's the whole reason of putting the tape on your leg beforehand. So, yep. Yeah. You're off to sand. Have a good one. Yep. I'm gonna be heading out to right little Fluffles. Okie dokie. Oh, do you know it's almost time? Yeah? Come on. You wanna come on my lap? No? Here we go. There we go, Fluffalies. But yeah, we finished taping off all of our blue painted areas for airbrush painting tonight. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit colder outside since it's hot. Hot. But yeah, our next stream is going to be on Wednesday, the 28th. This Wednesday, yes. Hopefully starting at our normal time at 1. But I believe I want to try to get the rest of this airbrush painted by then, and then we can do detail painting on stream. Yes. So. But yeah, I'm happy with, like, we didn't do much, but we taped, and taping takes forever to do. Yes. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch. And press the follow button if you'd like to join our community. I'll say no for raiding today. I want to be a bum, so I'm gonna go play Genshin, Yosho. Hint. But yeah, take a break. But thank you guys for the new follows. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the raid that we received today. And thank you to Daniel for the resub. Also Daniel for gifting 2 subs to the channel. Stiglitz24 for the resub. Lithian for the resub. I didn't put resub. I need to put a resub. And then Yosho also for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. And y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream. Little devil horns. And then reminder that the actual tutorial for making the shield out of EVA foam will go onto YouTube tomorrow. So check it out then. Yes. But yeah. Yep. Thanks guys, and I will see you next time. Much love. Eee. Yes. I see you too, Fluffles. Okay, bye-bye.